Joshua, I'd like to ask you a few questions for my readers.
Sure, fire away, man.
Did you want to write comic books when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, my whole life. That's all I ever wanted to do was make comics. I mean, even in my 5th grade yearbook, it even says wants to be a comic book writer underneath my picture.
What comic books did you read when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I read Batman and X-Men and Superman. One of my favorites was this comic called Spider-Man 2099. I read The Flash, was my favorite, and Legion of Superheroes.
Flash is my favorite superhero too.
Yeah, I loved him. It was a good book.
Do you listen to the Legion of Superheroes podcast?
I don't, no, but I like the comics still. The one back from there was a Legion book called 0 Hour, and that was my favorite Legion back then.
Cool. What comics do you read now?
I read most of DC stuff. Like I read all the DC Rebirth books, and then I read a couple of Marvel books. I read Civil War, and I read Spider-Man. With Image, I read Goddamn, and Bastards. What else do I read? Walking Dead. I really like Walking Dead a lot. Invincible is probably one of my favorites.
According to Comic Line, you've written over 270 comics from 100 different titles. How do you stay so busy?
You know, it's like I was saying, like I wanted to do this my whole life, you know, like ever since I was a kid, all I wanted to do was write comic books. So for me, every day I get to do it. You know, every day I get to wake up, and I feel like I kind of trained myself with that. So every day I get to wake up and I just get to write comics, and it's great, because that's what I've always wanted to do. So it's easy to get up and do it.
Were you a Flash fan before you started writing the new series?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love him.
Are you watching the show?
Yeah, I love it. It's such a good show. Do you like it?
Yeah, what's your favorite character?
Oh man, I like Caitlin Snow a lot, and I like Cisco. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I like Harrison Wells too, and I like Joe. But I would say Caitlin Snow.
My favorite is Zoom.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Which the new Zoom in the black suit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you for answering your
Oh
question.
man, thank you.